promo, man.
You know who they're paying? They're paying Rory and Maul. Stitcher. They're paying them.
Ooh, transitions.
Put another dime in that bucket.
Pull up the article.
Fuck them niggas. How about that one?
Oh my God.
How about that one?
Look at it.
Got him going. I can give a fuck less.
Oh, you got him going. You got him going.
I'm joking. I wish the best for blacks
Oh shit.
and whites.
You're blowing up people's.
They're actually good guys.
You're blowing up people's fucking ears there.
They're actually good people. Cookies. I call them cookies and cream.
Mal, Rory,
I call them cookies and cream.
Boston,
Maul's cookie. Rory's cream.
redhead.
Pull up the notes. There's a link in the notes. And press the exact link and read it, or we'll read it here. However you want to do it. You can read it out loud over there, or you can read it to us. However, but yeah. So specifically that's very interesting. There's a number.
This shit right here?
There's a number.
There's a dollar amount.
There's a dollar symbol
I didn't know
next
this
to this.
until I saw this shit
Was it
today.
10 million?
There's a dollar amount.
There's a dollar amount attached.
Read it, Mar, from the top.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Yes,
read it
from
with
the
your
top.
sexy voice. The
Oh,
quick
we'll
and
read it
sexy
for you.
voice.
Okay, yeah. Zoom in.
All right.
Zoom in for us
He wants
if you
to
want.
do it. He wants to
I
do
haven't
it.
read it since high school.
So motherfucker takes 7 years of college.
That's why you're still in it, bitch.
Personal choice. Fuck you.
Alrighty then.
I didn't say quiet over there. What
I'm
happened?
scared to get to the real world.
What am I gonna say? What do you want me to say, Vic? What was good?
Joe
There for a
Budden
minute
threw
too.
shade at Rory and Mal. Mal?
Oh,
Mal,
man.
come on, Mal.
We
Spanish, that means bad.
we picked the wrong
Mal.
guy to read this shit. This nigga does not
On
give
his
a fuck. I
Instagram
be
story,
joking, but this nigga really doesn't
Sunday,
care.
Following the news that Budden's former co-host inked a lucrative podcast deal with SiriusXM Stitcher through More Sauce label.
So, Stitcher, I had no idea SiriusXM owns Stitcher.
Wow.
Wow. So, that's crazy. That's crazy. And I guess More Sauce label is probably like almost like how they have playlist for music.
Terrible name.
So it's like a podcast label, More Sauce.
a white man fucking named that
100%.
shit. Oof,
Yeah,
my
that's the
God.
kind of like I'm not More
So
Sauce.
that's almost patronizing.
They can't be on the Black Effect Network by Charlemagne the God because you got Rory. So I guess you can't have this. It wouldn't make sense, I guess. But More Sauce.
They'll question your character once you stop taking care of them, Budden wrote over a black screen on his story.
Yes. So that was on his IG story.
Holy shit, man. We zoom in?
The day
I want their face.
the day that happened. The day that happened because they did their own separate interview article, whatever, I think with Variety or some shit. And he posted that on his story. They'll question your character, blah, blah, blah. Go back. What did he say specifically again? They'll question your character once you stop taking care of them. So it's like, oh, because they did take more digs at him in the interview. Like the interview was all about him, basically.
This is honestly a very sad
yeah.
situation that happened and unfolded.
Keep going down more. Yeah. Budden, Rory, and Maul had an infamous falling out early this year, which resulted in the latter two leaving the podcast. Earlier this week, Vulture, that's what it was, the magazine, profiled the two podcasters, revealing a massive deal. Rumored to be worth as much as $10 million. See, I didn't know that. It's crazy. They said that they turned down, I heard the announcement, they turned down a bunch of deals. They met with everyone. They turned down a lot more money.
Is this a year?
That's what I don't get.
Yeah, what is this?
The
That's
fuck
what I
just
don't
happened?
get. And that's the one thing I don't like about these type of announcements. I'd rather
Sources.
have either some transparency or don't talk nothing. Like don't talk
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah.
Don't talk extra shit. Just drop.
Yeah.
Just say we're gonna be here now. That's it.
Yeah.
Because then you have people like making conclusions and this and that, and then putting numbers out. I remember with the Rogan shit, 250 million, and then people are like, "Damn, 250 million? That's $250 million." You know, and it's like
How much did he actually get?
they were saying it was more than that.
Holy
One of his friends, I
shit.
forgot who it was like, yeah, like they lowballed that number, like joking, like almost revealing the number. So nigga, if they get that nigga 300 or some shit, and then they're giving these
400.
guys
10.
10. So then
Each? See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't
Yeah.
know. You know what I'm
Yeah,
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know.
And what does that mean? Is that an all-inclusive type of contract where they can't do the other things that they can make money off of?
That's what I don't get.
That
It's very confusing. But I would rather, I guess maybe they're gonna explain it soon. They did say like, oh, more is coming. We're gonna do more promo. You're gonna see us everywhere, but no podcast this month because we're working. Because they're gonna get supposedly a new studio, a new everything, a new announcement. Here's an announcement. I hope they do a sit down
Damn,
interview
what the fuck? Why does it keep doing this?
because I want to see what's happening.
What this definitely leads me to think though, they were making less.
Oh no, What you said they denied propositions of more money?
Yeah, they denied propositions of money.
Of more money.
Of more money. So
Who said this?
Rory, they both
Rory
said
be
it.
lying.
So what would be more than this though?
Rory, you be lying.
It would have to
bro.
be like how much?
So more than this, not
They've
as
turned
in,
down
like,
more than this.
More offers.
Yeah, more offers and more than this by different other people. More offers.
So why the fuck would they choose this? It must have been a good
may-
health insurance
well,
plan.
Well, it could be
that's
shit
the
like
thing.
that.
That's the thing.
It's
We
shit
don't
like
know.
that.
We don't know.
It's shit
There's,
like
when
that.
you're an older guy, there's things that happen to you physically.
Free
you need to-
vaccinations.
Keep going. Read it more. Right there. So right there, this kind of might answer that a bit.
There were a lot of things we wanted to do in an old show that we weren't able to because just didn't have as much control after a while. Maul told Vulture, looking back, that was the beginning of the end. Honestly, all that started when every time we wanted to try something, the energy around it would just be like, I don't know. Despite the fact that this is our show, you know what I mean?
So that's the little.
Who said this is our show?
Maul.
Maul said this is our show.
Maul and Rory, they both kind of have. You can say they both speak for each other a bit here because they're emphasizing that sort of energy with Joe Budden. Like,
It was their show, not Joe Budden's.
It was Joe Budden's show from the motherfucking jump.
yeah, it was Joe Budden's show from the jump. Rory was a main guy that came in eventually, and it became like the main guy with him. So Rory has like that sort of like, longevity with that. But Maul is like the nigga's long time friend. Like you go to Joe Budden's first like vlogs on YouTube, and Maul was like always there in the background, always with him. They lived together for mad long. So me, especially like the hardcore JBP fans, like the Joe Budden fans, were more shocked. Like maybe Rory, you can get that a bit because it's business, okay. But then Maul, like this whole sort of energy, and I think even Joe said it like before. Like it's kind of like whoa, like all right, I guess the nigga really got hurt. But
it looks
people
like
get hurt.
It looks like Maul's a type of person, honestly, who stands on principle.
Yeah,
It doesn't really matter if you were friends with me for a long time. You just didn't stand on your
Yeah.
principle. And I'm gonna go with a guy like Rory, who's been honest and been upfront. And I agree with that perspective.
Yeah, yeah.
There's this it's very tough. There's a dilemma here. And I honestly, it is Joe Budden's show. His name was attached to the fucking name for forever.
yeah,
And it's tough to have new, like people who come on who make a splash. They made
Yeah.
a splash together.
yeah.
Given, you know what I'm saying? They made
Yeah.
a lot of money together. But in the beginning, the point was the point, and I was the point, and it would not even lift off without me.
Yeah.
So I have to say,
And
in
he's-
75% of the shit.
And he's a celebrity at the end of the day.
Yeah.
People were watching that and going to it because of Joe Budden. Like anything he does is like it's Joe Budden. He's a celebrity. And they became celebrities through him and his thing, But then it's like they do have value as far as like when they're good, they're good. Like they can do their thing. Like they can be very amusing, very entertaining. But then, in my opinion, and a lot of people feel this way, is really not as cohesive as it should have been. Even now with the new podcast, the best thing that they do, I think, is their sketches. Nigga, they do these sketches, which they talked about in his interview some point, where it's like they involved it into the deal somehow. That's why they signed with Stitcher because like they can do shit like that. They can do sketches. They can do what the
That's
fuck they
cool.
want.
That's cool.
So that's kind of dope. It's
That's
like,
cool.
all right,
You see, what type of deal is this? We don't know what
what
type,
type of deal is this?
Is
Because
that-
that's the best thing they do is those sketches. It's mad funny.
Yeah.
And they used to do them with Joe Budden, but it was like whenever. Do you ever remember seeing any of them, Edwin? Whenever they would promote, like the tour, like they're going touring,
Yeah.
and like they did The Office. They did a spoof of The Office.
No, I didn't see that.
They
one.
did.
That's
They used
fantastic.
to do skits like that.
That's
They'll spoof
fantastic.
The Office and they'll spoof like certain things and like they'll like make fun of things like that and like do the little creative writing. But it would be like with a purpose. But they're just trying to do it just for fun, just to do it, whatever.
Yeah.
And they probably felt blocked creatively. I get that, But my thing is you have to kind of establish that early on.
They would have
know.
live shows too. I think.
Yes, they would tour.
Yeah, yeah.
They would have to establish that early on. And they really didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't. Now they're doing it, but aside, separate from him. I really hope that they at some point, fucking throw some water to that fire because they could fix it. They don't have to necessarily work together, but be amicable. That shit was some legendary shit, especially in the podcast world. Like what they
Yeah.
had, man.
It was dope.
And
They were hilarious.
yeah, I don't know if it's ever gonna be the same.
I don't think.
Like even separately, it's
They don't have
never
the
gonna be
same chemistry,
ever,
yeah.
man.
I like making fun of them and stuff. It's very funny. But the reality is that they were culturally very important.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious to make fun of people, but it's
Yeah.
You know, they're
When
ugly
when they were-
guys.
yeah.
But
Eddie
Oh
Eddie
my
respected
God.
them from afar because Eddie you wouldn't tune into their show. But
I
you-
never wanted
you-
to tune in. The desire to Joe Budden's voice and his attitude just oh my
That's
god.
what I'm saying.
Holy shit.
Like I'm not into
Fuck.
podcasts and shit like that, honestly. But like I did not want to listen to Joe Budden.
Yeah.
That
You feel
man
me?
I
threw
think
me off.
That man loves fucking gossip. He's like another Charlemagne.
No. Charlamagne's gotten a lot better. Joe Budden's a bitch.
I was
But in a
skeptical.
good way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a
Goddamn.
good way, bro. Like, I respect him.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
No, you know what I mean, right? Like, it's like respectful love. hate.
100%.
Fuck you.
Joe, man, listen. It definitely they're never gonna replicate what they had, man. That shit was very powerful. When they were at their height, like it was a million people plus a week,
yeah.
every week.
Yeah.
And they would drop 2 episodes a week, and they still do. Well, he does 2 episodes a week still.
So they don't.
With some guys from the barrio.
barrio.
Oh,
They don't get views like that no
What's
more.
going?
Well, he doesn't really like his numbers have gone down a lot.
No,
Like
no,
he,
not
these-
Joe Budden. The other guys.
Well, they do, but sometimes like they've skipped a week. They haven't been really consistent. Now they skipped a whole month because they announced this deal. But
they better cash in now.
yeah,
They better cash in now.
that's my thing. Like, why not take the bigger deal? Like, I would take the most. Like,
That's what I'm confused in, bro.
I'll take the big bag. Like,
I watch so many like different. I know it's like different stuff, right? Like I watch different.
Wanna
stuff
test the
on-
waters?
I watch different stuff on YouTube, but like I've watched videos of like people talking about like how much money they make and shit like that with views and stuff like that. I'm assuming they're getting views.
yeah, they were getting views. They were average. So right now, Joe Budden's averaging like 100K per episode on YouTube, which is low for him because they used to be like 500,000 all the time, no matter what. 500,000 every week,
So-
every
so
week.
it's
And it'll
like-
be 2 episodes a week.
How about how Rory and
I
Mo?
wouldn't say 500,000, maybe like 300 at least.
Rory and
bro.
Mo, how
No, it would
much?
be
How
up there,
about
nigga.
Rory
It would
and
be up
Mo?
there. Rory and Mal, they're
Around
doing
100?
like 300 to 400
Right now?
right now.
Wow.
They- they-
Wow,
they post How
really?
many times a month?
Wow.
Well, it'll be once a week, every
Once a
Friday.
week, so 4 times a month.
Wow.
Every Friday.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, and
Holy
when they
shit.
dropped at first, they were number one like on audio podcast.
There's no way they weren't making more money than this, bro.
$10 million?
No, not this short amount of time span. Definitely
Oh,
not.
how long have they been?
They
that
they,
been
they
long?
separated from him probably how long? I went like 2-3 months,
No.
No, it's been
Like
a
less?
while,
4 or
bro.
5?
longer than that.
4?
Longer.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking this
Yeah.
shit was like well over a year now.
No.
No.
Okay.
No,
I was
no.
gonna say because like I know
Maybe,
people
like-
that make the same numbers and shit like that and make
Yeah.
good money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
We're
no.
friends with those people.
Yeah.
Matter of fact.
Yo,
Because those people are us.
this nigga, yeah.
Okay.
We're broke, bitches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very poor.
Listen.
You know what's broke too? That guy that worked at the Subway and put a bunch of food.
Oh,
Transitions.
I'm not